It is Tuesday morning and we're here. We're off center on purpose, so don't worry about that. We got another special guest coming today, so let's get ready to waffle right after this.
Yeah.
Hey, and we're back. What do you know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Our good morning, Beth.
Good morning,
The
Beth.
faithful, the reliable, the ever-present
Beth.
Beth Fairbanks. Thank you for being
That
here.
could be a bumper sticker.
It could. It could. Yeah. Friend of Beth.
Friend of Beth. I'm a friend of
Friend of
Beth.
Beth. FOB.
That's a friend of mine.
FOB.
FOB.
Oh, that's good.
All right. You say so. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I like it.
That, but,
I like it.
Got a guest coming in.
yep.
She'll be here in a little bit.
We're looking forward to that.
She's already here, right? I thought you said she was a ghost.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
in-
there's a
you're
ghost
in-
there.
you're in
I'm
spook
spooky
mode, right?
There's
Yeah.
a ghost. Super spooky. See the plants moving ever so slightly in the background. It's not.
I'm looking. I don't see it.
It's
okay.
like a Ouija board. You can convince anybody of
It's
everything.
a nice little ficus.
Probably right. Yeah.
Ficus.
Ficus. Friend of Ficus.
Friend of ficus.
Oh, so I saw Ballard at the volleyball game last night, and
Yeah.
that was tough. They were playing a tough team.
Clever team was
They were tough.
pretty good. Yeah.
They were the number one seed. They were
Never
tough.
been,
They were the
FOB
number one seed
well.
for a reason,
Yeah,
for sure.
They were good.
Well, you would not be the FOB. We would hopefully be FOB. Not.
Beth, you missed your chance to say, yeah, you know me.
yeah. Oh, down with FOB. Yeah, you know me. Oh, that's good.
Oh, great.
Wait,
man.
that's the bomb.
That is the
That's
bomb.
the
Yeah, I
bomb.
said
Bomb
that
diggity.
I said the bomb this morning
That's the bomb.
to Jordan at the coffee shop, and he looked at me like,
What are you talking about?
and then he came back with bomb diggity.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Good. That's amazing.
We'll take it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel so old just even saying these things.
Yes,
And
I feel very old.
I asked him when the panini press was coming in, and he's like, "We're getting a panini press."
he just doesn't know it yet. He just doesn't know it yet.
He's like, "We should get a panini press." I'm like, "Yeah, that would be the bomb."
Yeah.
That would be the bomb.
The bomb.
Kicked it all off right there.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Oh boy,
goodness.
it is that time of year, and I feel like it's time for perhaps our annual reminder. Of,
What are we reminding?
Oh, is this a grumpy old man
yeah,
moment?
it is.
Okay,
It
all right,
is.
here we go.
It is.
Brace
So,
yourself, folks.
It's if we're driving, it is signal first, then maneuver.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. So
the purpose of
you
the
signal
signal.
to tell people what you're going to do, not what you have already started to do or are in process of doing. So, if you're going to slow down to exit from the highway, you don't hit your brakes, get into the lane, the exit lane, and then once it's apparently obvious to everybody that you're turning, then turn on your turn signal. That's completely pointless.
It's not good. Good morning, Diana.
Morning. How are you, Dinah?
Also, with all these new on-ramps and
Got a lot of
onto the
ramps.
highway, on-ramps, it is important to
New
for
ramps
people
coming.
to know if you're on the on-ramp wanting to get on the highway,
This is big news.
it is no one's obligation to make a hole for you. Oncoming traffic has the right of way. If you are merging onto the highway, you find your own spot.
Find
and the
your
easiest
own
way to do
spot.
that is to be driving the speed limit when you try to merge, rather than merge.
I'd say there's a reason they make those usually downhill.
Well,
you
and
know?
typically they're called acceleration lanes, acceleration ramps, because the point is you get up to the speed of traffic so that you can easily merge and not make people all move around. Because maneuvering, changing lanes and stuff like that, that's the number one cause of accidents.
That doesn't surprise
And so,
me.
so if you are merging onto the highway in such a way that you're going too slow or you've not planned it well to find a hole and you're making other people move, you're the cause of accidents.
Well, your
Howdy, Sue.
old man game is strong today.
It is.
It is.
You're bringing it on hard, like super strong right here at the
Friend,
beginning.
that.
you're
Thank
walking
you.
into an old man rant.
I'm about to shut it down though. So.
Shut
All
it
right,
down.
Emma's here to make everything happy.
We got lots of nice people watching today. Hey out there,
Use your
everybody.
turn
I know,
signal
it's good.
and merge correctly.
Merge. Well, it is. Well, and the traffic thing has become almost scary because there's been a lot of really bad accidents, especially in Springfield. People driving crazy fast.
Yeah.
100 miles per hour. What on earth?
Yeah, it's
so
too fast.
be aware out there.
You know, even in court, not just here but my other cities, I've seen some pretty good speeding tickets.
What is going on?
Some pretty good ones
Good.
in
Be
the
careful there.
construction zone.
All right.
Too.
Not cool.
Not cool.
There's our
Look at me.
friend.
You did
Hi,
good.
Emma.
little faster. What's up? Sorry, I was late. I was really trying to be on time.
No, it was good. I'm glad that people got to see what that looks like to have to crawl into these chairs.
It's so
I get
fun.
to watch Lauren
Yeah.
every Tuesday morning.
Today I got to do it 3 times.
Lauren.
It was terrible.
It's okay, I feel you, friend. But yeah, I left so many minutes earlier
So many minutes.
to drop the kids off that there was traffic.
We were just talking about
We were just
traffic.
talking about traffic.
Yeah.
Big
So, I
traffic
mean,
jam in Portland this morning.
Well, there was just all these people that are usually gone by the
were,
time I
Oh
come through.
yeah, you were in the thick of
There was,
the school
Yeah.
drop-off time.
3 Amish people coming to town and it caused a traffic jam.
It's crazy out there, I tell you what.
Hey, Emma's also an FOB.
You know,
We get like gold chains.
and again,
I
you
miss-
could have said, "Yeah, you know me."
I missed it.
Oh yeah, you'll just have to go back and watch.
Okay. See, and that's why I was trying to be here on time.
Okay, it's all good.
Oh goodness me. Well,
What do they
That's
call
what-
that? Fashionably late.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're doing
you're
it well.
fashionably
No.
late.
We'll take
Doing
that.
it well.
That's how all the other shows do it. People come on as they
They breeze into the room
That's
with
right.
an agenda.
Well, what we should have done is we should have taken a commercial break, and then when we return from break, Emma could be in
yeah,
her
yeah,
chair.
yeah.
See?
oh yeah, that'd
But,
be
you know,
surprising.
That'd be an
Waffle goals.
upgrade.
In order
Waffle
to,
goals.
In order to do that, we're going to need somebody
have to have some
buy a
commercials.
commercial.
Well, maybe we get
like
rid of
to
these
purchase a
badges
commercial.
and,
We
and,
could. We could.
do
I
I could have
commercials.
sent a commercial.
You could do him
Hey,
better.
don't
Yeah,
get
you've
rid of
done
my
commercials.
badge.
Done
Look
some
at-
commercials.
I like my
have to-
badges.
Okay, we don't have to get rid of the badges.
We don't
We'll
need no
add the
stinking
commercials.
badges.
We don't need no stinking badges.
You have the technology and the personnel to run commercials now, so
There
we
you go.
actually could do that.
So quick, catch me up. What are we talking about besides?
It was just
traffic?
just a grumpy old man
Because
rant.
I've had some ideas, and I
On
just
traffic or-
no on
okay.
just things that have happened. You know.
Oh, yeah,
Like
well-
you guys talk about whatever.
Well, I
Well,
just
it's a
wanted
waffle.
to say that was a good shindig you put on a couple weekends ago.
Hey, thanks.
That was
yeah.
pretty fun.
That's cool.
So we are. That's getting lots of attention now that we've told everybody that it is a nationally recognized activity.
Shindig, a nationally recognized
It is.
shindig.
It is.
Um,
Is that like on a
Sounds like a
national
hootenanny.
registry somewhere? A shindig registry?
Next to
No.
hootenannies.
So, Farm Bureau is one of the things that we do as a family. We believe in standing up for your industry and advocating and being present and engaged. And so we've done that for several generations. I think my kids would be the 5th generation in the family to
That.
participate
That's
in Farm Bureau.
impressive.
It really is.
So something that we started a few years ago was an effort to try to rally the younger generation in the organization on a regional level. And it was thick of COVID. And
Oh, COVID.
What's that?
right, but nobody wanted to let us gather at a venue in Springfield, which is kind of centrally located.
We'd have given you a spot.
And we're like,
Come on in.
hey, come out to the farm. We'll pop up some lawn chairs and we'll have a party. And it has grown since then. Farm Bureau has a program where you get to write a book report kind of thing on your event and what an impact you make on
That's cool.
your membership. And so I did that, and the Shindig was chosen as one of 24 events across the nation to be highlighted in January at the national, it's not National Convention because that's the FFA word. But anyway, it's the National Gathering of Farm Bureau.
That's cool.
And we're going to be going to Salt
That means
Lake.
you're good at putting on a party.
I will say this. That's the best free steak I've ever had.
I thought you would like the steak.
That's quite a compliment from Will.
And I need
I
to
know.
and it gets better. That's better than a lot of steaks it was better than a lot of steaks I've paid for.
Ooh, it's a high
I was
bar.
going to say, the number of free steaks I've been
You
given
know.
in my life are pretty minimal.
Yeah.
So,
Eat beef.
You know, people just don't hand you steaks.
They don't just
as you
hand
walk down the
steaks?
road.
And there
What are
was
you, Uncle Rico? What are you doing? What's going on?
Here's
and
a steak.
if you were FOE there, you got etouffee and
Ooh,
solo, too.
I love me some etouffee.
I got that. But I mean, it was a big old spread.
How did I miss this?
You're not a farmer. That's,
Well, look
there.
at me.
You
I
need
look
to
like a farmer.
engage in the rural lifestyle.
Wear my
Are you
Howard.
assuming his occupation
Just because I'm
based
wearing a
off of
European
his
soccer
looks?
jersey? I mean,
in the hair.
Now, just to finish that,
There's a farmer out there that looks like you, Ballard. There's gotta be one.
Only on
round.
I'm a Metro redneck. I mean,
He's a Hallmark movie farmer, is what that
I have a. I would love to deny that, but yeah.
What is this?
Hi.
I am the guy from the city that just moved to a small town and bought a small hobby farm.
Worm farm.
Oh no!
Oh, my tractor won't start. Look at this beautiful woman who knows how to farm. Can you help fix my tractor?
What is this? Farmer comes to town and Ballard's like showing out. You don't talk this much on a normal week.
We just wrote another Hallmark movie.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Took a lot of
We could
energy.
do that at the
Finally, they
K-ROG
have a second
studio.
plot.
Oh, wow.
We should sell that to them. They can have a second plot now.
I'm recently divorced. I have 3 kids. Oh, you too? Wow.
That flannel shirt looks real nice. Oh, good time.
But her old hillbilly boyfriend, though.
Yes,
is in the-
yeah,
you gotta
he's a
get
jerk.
past-
Somebody's got to play the jerk.
Somebody bump the table again. Sorry.
That's okay.
Not to be the bummer that like comes back to a real conversation.
Oh, yeah. Back to a real farmer.
But
Sorry.
Please do.
That steak was locally purchased.
Yeah, it was
Locally
good.
sourced. Locally.
I don't
Actually, it's funny that we got to there because we're standing in the food line, like Shelby and I, and she's kind of looking over the spread and the crowd and the people gathered. She's
Assessing
like,
the buffet.
and she's like, "This could be a scene in a Hallmark movie."
Oh, that's
because it was just
Aw.
that local gathering
That's
of
sweet.
people, and it really was, and it was a really cool event, and it had all the Hallmark. There was kids running around doing their thing, and I don't know, drawing on pumpkins and stuff, and.
Nice.
Local politicians are there doing their thing.
Doing what politicians do.
It was very Hallmarky.
That's
In the best way.
In the best way.
In the best way, yeah.
If Hallmark was real and if it was amazing like that.
Yes, exactly.
Beth
great.
wants to know if you've got any goat babies.
I
Emma.
saw that. I've been waiting for the Hallmark script to
Oh, you
die
just
down
interrupted
before
Waiting for the
I.
gap. Yeah.
Yeah, so
There's not a gap. You just got to go for it.
no, well, I just don't want to yell.
Hey,
you
listen,
know.
it's kind of like getting on the highway. You got to catch up to the speed and
You gotta
get in
find your
there.
own.
It's on
Nobody's
you.
making room for you. You got to find your own spot.
There are no goat babies yet.
Well, that's
Now,
a downer.
officially, there could be no goat babies before last Saturday. Now that's if the Billy Goat was
follow.
like, boom, gotcha.
Doing
Would have
his job.
started on Saturday.
That's also a Hallmark movie.
That's right. So I do happen to
Sounds
believe,
like
Beth,
biology to me. I
that
don't
there
know.
are 2 of them standing out there this morning with their legs crossed, waiting for the most inconvenient time
Jeez.
to have them.
The most inconvenient.
So
time.
we need
Yes.
a drastic temperature drop in
The
some pouring
weather is
rain.
going to help. Yes.
We're looking for kids on the ground. Is that the phrase? Is
Yeah.
that kids on the ground?
Down with FOB and kids.
Friday is a good
Yeah, you know
Friday is a
me.
good chance because of the cold front moving through. Saturday is a great chance if it pours rain, and then if that doesn't do it, then the swing in the temperature by Monday should help.
The Arctic blast
Yeah.
should do it.
That is not an Arctic blast. Let me tell
I
you.
know, but I
got
have to-
repressed memories from the last Arctic blast, and we had goat babies that day.
Have they named the incoming storm? Is it like Fred? Fred coming
I'm going to
this
call it the
weekend?
Halloween Classic
Oh, there
because
we
it
go.
always does this. It's
Yes,
hot.
the last week of October
Halloween
usually
classic.
quite the change.
Yes, it's usually hot, and you're like Halloween decorate. It's real breezy because when I used to really decorate for Halloween back in the Springfield days, my decorations would have blown all over the neighborhood, and then the temperature drastically drops, and then it's Halloween.
You could call it Casper's Revenge.
Casper's Revenge. Dun,
a nice-
dun.
fall storm.
Spoken like a true English
1.
student that passed English.
That passed.
I have an English degree, actually. Which is why I had to go to law school, because you can't do anything with a bachelor's
right.
in English.
Just getting ready to say, what do you do with an English degree?
You go to law school. Nothing else you're going to do.
Maybe the next time people start busting your chops about opening the next restaurant, you should tell them you're working on your book. Because you haven't done that yet.
Your literary work.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be out in the spring.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He is working on something.
But it's a book for lawyers, so
Yeah.
the rest of you aren't here.
Ew.
Hot. I mean, get it while you can.
Everybody's
folks.
gonna wanna
It'll be
read that
flying
one.
off the shelf.
Nobody else is going to want to read that. Trust me.
It will be terrible for everyone that's not a lawyer.
Actually,
You know what? I'm going to read this instruction manual instead.
I forgot I
I
did
let
that.
Lauren read the first chapter.
It was entertaining.
Which is kind of a little bit of Life of Will.
Yeah, it was
to get
entertaining.
into.
I enjoyed the first chapter.
But the rest of it's all, lawyery kind of.
Ew.
It wouldn't interest anybody. It's not a lawyer, I don't think.
Okay, Emma's here to talk about something that's coming up this weekend.
Well, yeah, parties. Will was
How
talking
many
about parties
a
we've
year
had.
Are you doing?
And
You are doing a lot of parties a year, my friend.
I'm just a party animal.
You're the Energizer Bunny.
Much
are.
like people
She
don't
really is.
believe that, but I am. I'm just a party animal. Which party should we talk about? Should we talk about? I've got a special bonus party. There's a party
my.
tonight.
Well, maybe we should go
Good
chronological
grief.
order.
I know.
Okay,
right?
party away.
All
Party
right,
on
so
Wayne.
start with the
Okay.
night because nobody knows about
So
it.
we've talked about a little bit, right? We're a little behind on that. So I've talked about the fun and games out at Turner Station before.
Oh, yeah.
Come in and told you what Jill and Candace are up to down in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tuesday, so
Sing it.
food truck.
I sang that opera. It was at Kenneth Copeland Opera. I was
Food
the
truck
lead.
Tuesday, but tonight's
The
their
lyric
annual.
opera. Anyway, sorry.
Let Emma do
Tonight's
her
their
thing.
annual Halloween party. Okay,
Get it.
Where is this?
at Turner's.
At Turner's. Yes, down in the valley.
Thank you.
Our
for listening.
ADHD is strong today.
Okay.
It's elevated.
Dude, you have to say it more than once. so people-
Halloween party at Turner Station today, Tuesday,
Today, Junior.
October 24th, from 5 to 7 p.m. Food trucks on site because it's Tuesday, right? And then fun and games for the kids. They should come in costume if they'd like.
it.
Trunk or treat alley, and petting zoo again by the local 4-H club.
Cheese and Quacker's going to be there?
Cheese and Quackers will be there. Hoppy and Cassie, new addition tonight, Hercules.
Who's Hercules?
Oh,
Is this a
you
duck?
ought to come see Hercules.
Oh, my gosh.
Hercules.
Yeah.
What is it? Come on.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's
Come
so
on.
cute.
I got to coach a soccer game. I won't be there. Tell me.
Did you guys have a soccer game tonight? Where's it
Tonight,
at?
yeah, it's here.
It's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last regular season home game.
What type of coffee did you have? It's definitely, we've all had leaded coffee, that's for sure.
This is the ampersand that we have on drip. It's Storytime Coffee this morning. It's a delicious.
Did you just
blend.
say ampersand?
Ampersand?
Ampersand.
Like the
Who?
like
Yes.
the and sign?
Yeah,
Who are we talking about?
that's the brew.
So what time's the soccer match tonight?
4:30. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, varsity
4:30.
only. 4:30.
Undefeated
Undefeated. We're 20
soccer
and 0.
Wildcats.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you could do the soccer game and then you could pop on right over, real close to Turner's.
I would do that, except that we are hosting a banquet for Bridges for Youth.
Well, not you personally.
Holy
but,
guacamole.
No, you got to go to
3
the
or 4
soccer game.
viewers
You're
we
stuck.
have
Yeah.
that could-
There's like 10 people watching.
The viewers
wow.
could do it. Yeah.
Just gonna say.
Come to the game and then go to the Turners. And
I think that the weather's going to hold out. It's very fall-esque out there.
That's
If you
amazing.
want to be in the mood, step out
yeah, I think the
door.
rain's going to stop this morning. It's going to be nice this afternoon.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And it's still warm.
Then there's another event. But wait, there's
But
more.
what?
Wait, there's more. Maybe, we hope, right? Okay, so I am officially here to represent and encourage you all to tell all your friends, all 10 of you, tell, 10 more people about the Rogersville Farm and Harvest Festival, which is supposed to be coming up this Saturday
It's happening.
at the Rogersville City Park from
270
9
County Line Road. I know that address by heart.
from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And there's some fun stuff going on.
Speaking of a shindig and a
I got
hoot
list.
nanny,
That's right.
you got a list?
I got a list.
Ampersand will be there. You can get a cup of hot coffee.
Yeah,
Cup hot.
there will be coffee
What is the
time.
weather
They
gonna
going?
be like?
Storytime will be there.
Yeah.
Look at the weather while you're discussing what's going on.
Yeah, so we're going to have to follow up with the weather, but check it out.
looking.
Here's a list of free items that
Wet.
you can do
My internet doesn't want to work.
at the Rogersville Farm and Harvest Festival. Free bounce house, free pony rides, free petting zoo, free kids games.
My goodness.
Lots of stuff for the family, right? So all those things.
It's looking a little moist right now.
It is looking a little moist, so I guess
Yes.
while Lauren's raining on the parade, let's talk about that. So
The temperature looks amazing, though.
If
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
if
The cold
there-
front, what was the Casper's Revenge?
Casper's Revenge.
Will not have hit yet.
So there is a possibility that if the weather is too foul and nobody wants to do all those things under an umbrella, because that's no fun, there is a possibility that there will be a rain date announced.
Oh, good. That's smart.
Of the festival, but
Okay.
they won't decide that until first thing Saturday morning.
Okay, good to know.
Unless there's a flood on Friday night, which I don't think there's going to be.
I don't think
That's
there's gonna
not
be a
what
flood.
that's not what we're looking at here. So watch Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, etc. First thing Saturday for weather call.
I like
on
that they've given a specific weather call time. That's very helpful.
The thing is,
that's
you never
nice.
know this time of
No.
year. Like we had
No.
we had the community wide church fall fest this last Saturday, and it was 85 degrees while we were setting up at 2 p.m. It was an amazing event, by the way. That was pretty cool to see the
Oh,
park.
yeah,
just
that's right. A
packed
big turnout
full.
there.
Oh, it was massive.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
It was great. It was
That's great.
I don't know how many churches were involved, 8 or 9, but it was.
That's great.
It was really great. Lots of truck or treats and all kinds of
deal.
stuff.
We
Yeah,
had
it was a good
pumpkin
time.
picnic the weekend before that, and Jesse played in a golf tournament for 2 days. He was very bitter this weekend. Like, would have been nice
Yeah,
if
right.
it was 85 degrees while I played golf instead of 50 in rain.
Yeah, we've had definitely an extended warm fall for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been.
Speaking of new events coming down the pike, we've got the Rogersville Christmas Parade.
Oh,
coming up.
my
We don't have the date on that.
Can you believe we're already talking about that?
Well,
2nd
yeah,
of December.
I
Folks,
guess.
there's not much time left in this year.
Hey,
I'm
wait.
looking at my calendar.
Running out
We didn't
quick.
say
on
that there
me.
might be trick or treating on Tuesday.
No, there will be.
Well, Rogersville, trick or treat around Rogersville.
Oh,
Have you
the
heard about
business?
that?
Oh,
yeah,
yes, yes,
businesses
yes. Trick-or-treat?
from 12 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is correct.
I can't decide because pending
I'm not going to be able to do it this year.
pending goat babies,
Pending
right?
goat babies.
My husband's going to be out of town, so he'll be solo farming. I am out of compliance on creating a Halloween costume. I was told the
Better
other
get back
day
in
that I was
compliance.
late. I know, so I might have to have the day. I don't know if we're going to be at the greenhouse either, but I'm sure that several will participate, and that's a good opportunity for kiddos. I am all about starting trick-or-treating at noon so you can be in bed at the appropriate time.
That makes
Like
sense.
me.
When it's dark.
Yes.
That adds up.
Which
the
is
sun goes down.
no later than 9 p.m.,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, it's going to
Continuing
be.
my old man
Yes,
rant
I
down here.
feel it.
Wednesday's going to be tough for the teachers.
Oh man.
But the
Yeah,
Christmas
can you imagine?
parade,
They're off this Friday.
Yes,
They're off Monday.
Monday.
Come back to school on Tuesday with the kids amped up
After
about
they've
going out
sugared all weekend
Yeah.
at various Halloween events.
and ready to do it again on Tuesday night. Wednesday at school is going to be. I'm
Wednesday
praying for
school's
my
gonna
wife
be
already.
dragging. Yes, yes. Thoughts
If there
and
was
prayers.
ever a
Thoughts
day
and
that they should
prayers.
just play a movie, maybe
Oh,
that
man.
would be it. Or turn them out on the playground and just
was gonna
allow
say-
them to go.
Turn the lights off
And
and have
go.
Make them
nap
bring
time.
all their
Let 'em-
candy, dump it in the middle of the playground, and just see who comes out at the end.
Yeah.
That's what
Be
you
like
do.
a
Well, if
giant
you're talking about
Sounds
early
dangerous.
enough,
Games.
they'll crash.
It's just the Hunger Games for the Halloween.
Get 'em to crash.
Halloween Hunger Games at school. It'll be fun.
Hey, what do you got planned for the parade, Will? Are
So,
you going live?
We have been asked again to host. Laura and I are going to host the parade once again on K-ROG Wildcat TV.
Did you just get asked?
That was fun. Yeah,
No, she brought it to me. Actually.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I brought him this.
So we're going to do that again.
I'm excited about that. That was really fun last year until we
was.
lost our feed.
We did
That's
lose our
right.
feed. I think.
Was
the
I there?
computer
Oh wait, no, I
froze.
was in Israel.
The computer froze. I think is what happened last year. It was so
I think
cold.
it froze. It was cold.
You did have cold
was
issues. I remember I was loving it, right? I was watching at home because I was near death's door.
Is that
was-
why?
I was
wondered
in the
why
Dead-
didn't
I was
see
in the
that
Dead
day.
Sea.
Did
Yeah.
you finally collapse?
No, because I had got that ear infection.
That's
And had it
right.
for several days before I knew that was what was wrong with me. So yeah, we were totally convalescing
You were in
at
the Dead
home.
Sea. You were dead at home.
That's right. And so it
Dying.
was
Will
great.
and
I was like,
nearly froze to death.
Will and
the back
Lauren,
of the
good
truck.
friends,
Sounds
yay!
like a
And then all of a
festive
sudden
Christmas
they stopped.
fun.
But this
just
year, I
stopped.
think we'll do better because last year it was me trying to be on camera and run the lights and run the production and
Yeah.
all of that.
Look
Well,
at all
we-
this good help you've got
You have a
now.
producer
We
now.
have a producer now, and
He's like, oh crap, I got to do this.
no, he knows. We told we
He
told him
knows.
yesterday. So we'll get a laptop.
Should we set it up in the bed of your truck again, or should we not do that?
Well, I think that worked pretty good.
I think it did. If you want to see something funny for Lauren to do, get in the back of Will's truck.
It's better than the.
It is better than
Yeah.
this.
But wait, there's more. She
But
climbs
wait.
up in other things.
But I think that because I think we can just like it can just be us sitting there. We won't have
Yeah.
to have all of the stuff.
That would make it easier because
Yeah.
that was hard.
You could just sit on the tailgate then.
That's
could.
true.
Yeah, that would work.
I'm going to be in an elegant evening gown. I hope you'll be wearing your tux.
Don't
Now that I'm turning up for. I want to see that.
Because the temperature will either be 22 or 62.
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
I was watching some show the other night. Oh, it was Loki actually. I was
Yeah.
watching Loki episode, and they were back in like the 60s or 70s, and they were wearing a tux, and it had the little ruffle on the front. I'm like, I think I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Think you were going to bring that back?
coming back
All
around.
of the things?
Bring
Tux-
back the
Great.
little
The
ruffle
ruffles,
front.
Oh, I know what you're
Tux
talking
shirt.
about.
Only
not,
if it's orange.
Not the Dumb and Dumber one.
Yeah, the orange and
No,
blue
not
ones
the
from
big
Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
ruffle one,
That's
just the
where I
little-
went.
The little thin ruffles.
Just
you know,
a touch of ruffle.
a touch of ruffle.
A dab.
Yeah.
A little dab will do
I think
you.
it might be time for that.
Hey, Lauren, do you have any information on the
You know what that comes
Christmas
from, right?
parade?
This?
Yeah.
No, don't tell me.
The theme is
You want me to ruin
gingerbread.
it for you?
Gingerbread.
It is. I'm not sure when the lineup is. I know it starts at 4:45, and it will move its normal path through town, and we will be broadcasting from my driveway. And then they will do the tree lighting ceremony afterwards. Those are the details that I have. And there's a Facebook event out there that you should follow.
But I want to encourage people that are local, go to the parade.
Go to the darn
Go
parade.
to the parade. Don't watch us. Go to the parade. Be
Go to
there.
the parade. Be
with
there.
your people.
I won't be
If
there.
you
No, I'm just
can't make it, or you just want to share the love with your friends and family, then share the broadcast. You know,
Yeah.
watch the broadcast. There
you have
it.
And by the way, you can share this broadcast. You can put this out there on your Facebook
Well, yeah.
page or watch it
On
just
the YouTubes or
click the
whatever.
like, click the share it.
You could make a TikTok about it.
Watch this.
You
Maybe I
TikTok
can
us.
do it.
Because it's
Where's
fun.
the share button?
And,
Yeah, Lauren struggles with that every week. So good luck.
I didn't get the 90-second
For 3
key
years,
up to get
4
it
years,
done.
how long we've been
Yeah.
doing this craziness?
that is what we do during the waffles. Scroll as Lauren and I are
intro
sharing.
bumper video.
Trying to remember how to share something on Facebook.
Can
I
I
guess
take
it
a
changes
poll
all the
of if
time.
the waffles are too long?
What about waffles being too long?
Well, it's like 90 seconds,
It
right?
is.
Which I realize is a reasonable amount of
It's
time.
by design.
But if I remember that it's
Will's
Tuesday
like, I'm not letting
and I
them-
key up on time,
Yep.
I get darn near frustrated before that little
Because you're
song
hungry.
stops.
You're hungry when it's over.
No,
right?
I can't watch because I'm usually on the commute. I'm
Yep.
not paying. I'm doing.
I get it, you know, and I've
So-
had more than one comment about why is your opening video so long? And the reason is
'cause we
it's a
can.
live video. And so we want to give people the notice. We want the notice to come up
Yeah.
on your phone. Hey, the K-ROG or Plant 417 is live with the Morning Waffle so that people have a couple of minutes
to leave their important meetings and
Yes.
obligations.
Excuse me, I have to
That's
step
right.
out of the meeting.
I got to take
Excuse
this
me.
call.
Excuse me. The
So-
waffle's on.
Yeah, so that you can then join
I mean,
the
who's
broadcast.
scheduling a meeting during the waffle?
Well, you know,
nobody.
don't
Things,
know.
Right.
things happen. Things
I
happen,
don't know.
You know.
It's not. They forget it's Tuesday.
But it gives you
That's
an
what happens to me.
opportunity to
every
people to
week,
see it, so
folks.
that we don't start a broadcast with no. We need Beth needs the opportunity. Of
She
course,
needs the
Beth,
opportunity
she
to
does,
say good
Beth
morning.
needs like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, notice, and she's on. But
I just picture her making waffles during the 90-second intro.
Yeah.
Beth, tell us that you have a
that's
press
a good
and you're
thing.
just doing
It's
it.
that gives you time to go get your beverage and maybe get some waffles.
Right.
Settle back into your seat and
your
just
blankie.
really get a blankie
get a blankie.
and just absorb this content.
I'm not sure that you all have your demographic of viewers
No, we
figured
don't
out
know at all.
correctly. I
We
mean,
have
that
no idea.
sounds wonderful, but
And we
I
have
don't.
dreams.
I don't think any of us are doing that except for Beth. Maybe that's what Beth does.
Hey, we can dream, right?
We can dream.
We can dream.
Hey,
can.
now you've talked about food, so let's talk about food some more.
All right.
Okay.
Do
Who
you have,
else
do you have
is-
some beef sticks?
Not today. Who? Because
dill.
I know
Dill.
the
It's
dills
dill,
are your
isn't it?
favorite.
Dill?
Is
Yeah,
it dill?
dill. I love dill.
Num num numbers. Dill.
See, Beth, absolutely. There you go.
Anybody else had a terrible epic? Because I know recently Lauren had a epic success in the kitchen.
Yeah, I
with
did.
the schnitzel.
Yeah.
I had an epic failure
Oh,
in the
no.
kitchen last week.
Oh no.
Isn't that terrible?
What
Tell
happened?
us
What'd
about
you
it.
do?
Okay, so right now you should. Okay, everybody needs to come out and buy their pumpkins at the
Pumpkins.
outpost
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah, go get your
Because
pumpkins.
Saturday and Sunday is looking rough.
Yes.
And I have carving pumpkins. If you're gonna paint them, carve them for the fam, we've got them. Lots of other places are out, or they're starting to price gouge.
Where it's like, hey, it's
So
Christmas. Get rid of the
hashtag
pumpkins.
shop local. So Friday from 9 to 6, you want to get your pumpkins. Well, I'm all pumpkin everything, right? And the way you add value to your pumpkin decorations is you cook them afterwards. If you
Savagely eat them after using
care
them
for
as
them
decorations. Yeah.
carefully, then you can eat them later, and then it's like double whammy, right? So I'm all
Don't
about
throw
pumpkin.
away the innards.
No, the innards is the good part.
Yep.
So I'm all about pumpkin soup. Now, I don't know if you caught my tough talk last week, but I smoked a pumpkin.
Okay.
On the smoker
didn't
because I
catch
happened to
that
be
one.
home. The pumpkin was awesome.
Yep.
So then you
smoked
gotta
it and then made soup out of it.
right. Then I was gonna make soup out of it.
Interesting.
So to make pumpkin soup, a lot of times it calls for vegetable stock.
Yes.
So first, I was gonna make homemade vegetable stock rather than buying water.
You're
right?
really,
Lauren
really
would be
bought
proud.
into this. Yes, I would
And
be.
the amazing trifecta of vegetables when you're doing such things is like onion, carrots, and celery.
Yeah.
Okay, well on Friday evening there was no
Trinity.
there was no celery at the grocery.
Mirepoix.
There was
Yes.
no celery at the grocery store on Friday evening.
Blasphemy.
I know. And so I was making this for a very special friend who can't do onions right now,
Okay.
so I had to omit the onions. I was afraid that even essence of
Even
onion
the
would
onion
be bad.
essence might
So
cause
I
a
was stuck with
disturbance.
carrots.
Bell peppers.
I didn't have peppers. I substituted with mushrooms and spinach.
Okay.
I know where this is going.
So, okay, now I
where
have
this is
vegetable
going.
stock. I took those vegetables and I went ahead and pureed them too because you can eat them still.
Yep.
And then
I know what happened.
I used my pumpkin, and what we got was green pumpkin pie that tasted like spinach out of a box.
Mm-hmm. Color was going to be off.
Oh my
Taste and
gosh.
color. So you
You
just
have to eat it with a blindfold.
That's a Halloween special.
It is.
that would be a good Halloween
Oh, it was
soup.
such a-
Have your slurry
It was such a
swamp
fail.
soup.
Yeah, it's amazing how just even like 2 leaves of spinach in
Yeah,
any kind of
everything's
smoothie, it's just
green.
green.
It's green.
So I failed.
The chlorophyll is
I
strong.
failed.
2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery.
There's the magic.
Okay.
Mirepoix.
Chlorophyll is
For-
strong with this one.
For
And
friends
if you
that can
take
have.
the carrots out, you put in bell pepper, then now you've got the Trinity, which is your Cajun
Cajun.
mirepoix.
It's like he's been to
gumbo, for example.
school for this. Or
Yes.
something.
He's writing a book.
Yeah.
It's not a cookbook.
It's
not
been
yet.
a long
I
time
may
since
write
I had a
cookbook, you
cooking
never know.
fail.
Well, anyway,
Jesse
I'm
argues
going to
that I've
try it
never had a
again,
cooking
by
fail.
golly. I got a whole porch full of pumpkins. I'm going to smoke another one of those puppies and
That is interesting.
give it a go.
I meant to
But
bring you all
the
in,
pigs
and I
enjoyed
forgot to get
the-
it.
I bet they did. They're like, this is some good slop.
I made some homemade hot sauce last weekend.
Is it hot?
What's happening? Hot
It's
sauce.
pretty hot. It's got a good kick to it, but it's got a good flavor, which is the important part
That's
for
some
me. But it's-
importante, yes.
Is it visually appealing?
It is. It is. It's a nice deep dark red flavor. But I'll tell you my
cool.
secret.
Okay, ready?
I started with beef stock.
So it's a cooked hot sauce.
Yes.
Okay. And you
So I
started
s-
with beef
beef
stock.
stock.
What
beef
kind of
stock.
peppers did you use?
I used some cayenne, some red peppers, and some not Calabrian chilies. Can't think of it off the top. Of my head.
Another one. So it's a tri chili.
Yeah. There was multiple chilies in it.
Did you blend it like smooth? Is it
Oh,
like
yeah.
hot sauce
Yeah,
smooth?
It went in the puree
So
blender.
not a salsa at all, a true
No,
hot
it's
sauce.
a true sauce. I've got
Very
it in
nice.
little jars. But I reduced that beef stock down real thick.
Yeah.
And then mixed in the tomato
Interesting.
sauce and the peppers and
Very
the seasoning.
interesting.
A lot of garlic in there.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
try
that
to remember
just
to bring
goes
some.
to
Peter
show
got a
that-
little
So
taste of it.
should be a lot of
it had a pop
umami
to it.
in that hot sauce.
Beef
the
is
reduced
part of
beef
everything
stock.
that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I've
pretty
used-
much.
I start a lot of cooking with beef stock. Even if
good
you
stuff.
don't want it to taste like beef, if you just put it in there, it'll
Yep.
help.
Well, it's
It'll
amazing.
help.
The foundational things that you use, like not using spinach in your vegetable stock, really makes a difference in the end product of
does.
what, you know,
It is- it's
I have no
very-
doubt that my soup would have been just fine. It would not have tasted oniony at the end if I
Yeah.
had done that. I just, because of who I was attempting to make it for, that wasn't an option for me. I was trying to be sweet.
It's very defeating
And-
when you have a food fail, especially after
It
you put a
is.
lot of effort and thought into it.
I mean, the smoked pumpkin was awesome.
That's a good idea.
I think that's one of the tricks that you have to get over as a cook is kind of the fear of onion, because once you cook an onion,
Not FOMO, but
Fear of onion.
fear of onions. Foo.
It's very opposite of Funyun.
They lose that acrid taste, you know,
Yeah.
and so they're not. Once you cook them, they're not.
Oh, this
Fear of
reminds me
onion.
of something. There's this guy that does Instagram videos, and he's hilarious, and he talks about all things South, and he just puts a topic out there that's very Southern. The topic the other day was cornbread and milk. You know, people who drink or eat cornbread and milk. Step above that is cornbread and buttermilk. Step above that.
Wait, are you saying milk that way because he says it? or
No,
are you
that's
saying
how I
it
say. That's how I say milk.
You really say milk?
How do you say milk?
Milk.
Milk.
I say milk.
With the
I don't
eye
know.
that God
Well, you know, she
intended.
came from
don't know.
Houston,
I'm
which
from
is
Texas
like
County. I don't know.
north.
I say milk.
I was so
Northern
blown
accent.
away because you're saying milk, and I'm thinking that's not Southern.
You're like MELK.
Milk.
So what am I? Say it again. How am I supposed to say it?
Milk.
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 Okay,
Get your Ozarkian milk. You almost
Now, if
two
you
syllables
really
on
wanna
the
go
I.
it, you get-
Milk.
Now, if you really want to do it, you get milk.
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 That sounds gross.
It does. I'm
It
not
does.
a fan.
Anyway,
But milk sounds like you're vomiting in the back of your throat a bit.
Whoa!
So it's the difference between elk and
Gosh.
ilk. Elk and ilk.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know it's an I. I mean, I've seen the word.
Do you know?
Word is capable
Do
of
you know it's an
spelling.
I?
Well, jeez
All right.
Louise.
Okay,
I have
so
no
tell us-
idea.
All right, back to
Hey,
Southern boys. It doesn't say
Anyway,
milk.
Milk. Okay.
That was good.
Good
You're
grief.
milking it now. I love it.
I say uncle weird too.
I didn't hear
What'd you
it.
just say?
Uncle, I don't
I
know.
didn't hear anything weird about your uncle.
Yeah, uncle sounded fine.
I've heard people tell me I say uncle weird. Okay, and toilet maybe too. I don't know. Anyway, so, gosh,
Southern guy.
The third level of weirdness was cornbread, buttermilk, and raw onions. Have you ever seen anybody eat that? I think I have.
Not
back
in
in
a not like in the
1989.
same cup or anything.
Yes,
Like
and I was like,
Oh,
"Ooh."
my
I'd rather eat dill.
My papa used to do cornbread and milk, and then they'd
Dill.
like eat onions like apples,
Milk.
which I thought was weird.
milk,
But not like
milk.
They're getting it.
I'm not going to change the way I say it.
I
I'm almost
you
40
would.
years old.
I'm almost 40. I'm not.
Own it.
I'm not changing the way I say milk.
Just a kid.
Oh man.
40.
Milk. Sorry.
Milk.
It's going to lose all meaning here.
Are we
You're gonna-
done?
There's a word for that when like you say a word. There's actually a word for when you say a word so many times it loses its meaning, and I can't remember what it is, but you can Google it.
Run
Anyway,
into the
so if
ground.
anity-
There's a word for running a word into.
That's
into the
on
ground.
level 1 on the cornbread. I just know. I do remember though some older gentlemen drinking some buttermilk back in the day, and I do believe raw onions were involved, and it made me think about your onion.
And they probably lived to
fail.
be like 100.
Non-onion fail, probably. Well, we've covered various topics
Yeah,
today.
boy, time went fast.
All over.
And there's going to be a guest next week because I'm not going to be here. I'm so disappointed I'm missing my much anticipated Halloween episode.
Now there's,
but I can't
I know,
be here.
I know that's
We will,
good. There's
we will miss you and
I
praying
know.
for you.
Thank
and-
you. I appreciate that.
now
Paul
because of
as
who he
well.
is. There's always the opportunity that he just won't be able to make it because things
true.
yeah,
happen.
and then you guys just
but-
have to wing it on your own.
We'll figure it out.
but
and
we
I
are-
expect the
oh,
best
we
show
should
ever.
not do that. No.
I expect the
No.
best show ever.
What?
I mean, it takes 3 bodies.
Well, I mean that
Don't
is
go
still the
alone.
plan.
I'm not.
Yeah. We are
just saying.
anticipating Sheriff Roy Cole to be
We
here.
think Roy's going to be here. And I need to like message him and be like, you need to come with the best Halloween
right.
story ever.
Let's just put it out there now to all of our criminals watching. Just behave, all right?
Yeah.
9 a.m. next Tuesday, or sorry, 8, what time? 7:45.
7:50.
Where am I?
7:45? When do we
7:30 to
show up?
8:30.
I
Be
need
on
some
your best
milk.
behavior.
Milk?
I need some milk.
Milk?
He's got deputies though. You know,
Milk.
I mean,
Yeah.
they can hold it together for an
Surely.
hour. So.
You got to
Surely.
text him, though, and tell him he's got to come with a Halloween story. I'm going to be very disappointed.
All right. Well, you text him.
Oh, okay.
I recruited him. You can text.
I'll text him
Okay,
specific
so-
details.
Pack your bag. Get the hoodie ready for Saturday for the Farm and Harvest Festival.
Yes.
Unless it's pouring rain.
Get out
Come to
to
soccer
get out to
tonight.
Wildcat Stadium at 4:30 this afternoon. Go
Food
to
trucks,
Turner's after
Turner
that.
Station. Lots of stuff going on.
There's so many activities.
Good time. We've waffled. It's been good. Thanks for playing, and we'll be back next week.
Waffle on.
Bye.